But
Why?
when I heard that word, I'm like, but again what?
But
We are looking for specific people, tall, handsome looking people. The word but disqualifies me, but I don't know why. Then the next statement, we are looking for tall, handsome looking men.
My lord, I wonder. Yeah?
Welcome to Unscripted with Yvonne Maina, a captivating YouTube series that delves into the heart of real-life stories. Each episode unveils the extraordinary experience of everyday people sharing tales of trials, love, and resilience. Our mission is to bring you authentic narrative that inspires, educate, and connect us all despite our diverse background. From heartwarming account of personal achievement to gripping stories of survival and courage, Unscripted with Yvonne Maina promises to touch your heart and ignite your curiosity. So subscribe now and be part of a community that values genuine storytelling and the profound lesson we can learn from one another. Welcome, and my good name is Yvonne Maina, and I'm the face of Unscripted with Yvonne Maina. And now, let's get started. And today's we're going to discuss career and the journey that shapes them. We're going to dive into different career paths, the achievement that people take, and also the strategies that shapes us. Okay, that strategies for success. And our guest here we have tuko na mgeni, na huyo mgeni ndio atatupeleka into different career paths. Yes, and also his experience about the career. Okay? So, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, thank you for hosting me. Your studio is looking marvelous.
Thank you. You too, you're looking good. Karibu sana kwenye hii show.
Asante sana.
Unasikiaje ukiwa hapa?
Nasikia furaha. For the first time I've been for a long time I've not been hosting in the studios. I'm okay. I'm ready to go and we talk to young people out there about career, to inspire them to be what they want.
Okay, so your name please?
My name's Mr. Elijah Moturi, head of the department in hospitality and tourism at NIBS College Rongai campus.
Yes. So Mr. Elijah, umekuja hapa kuongelelea about career. So unaweza tuambia who is Mr. Elijah?
Okay, to start with, Mr. Elijah is a hotelier by professional. Been in the industry for the last 10 years. Wow. Both in training and also in managerial level in the hotel industry. So Elijah started his career many years ago, probably let's say 20 years ago, as a student at Tutari College. I did do food and beverage, and I was able to get a very noble opportunity to work with 5-star hotels as a production, that is a chef, that is at the Carnival for almost 1 year. Then after that, I resumed back to the University of Mombasa, where I furthered my education. Because my inspired to be manager, I had to go back to advance. So after Carnival, I went to Technical University of Mombasa, where I did my degree in hospitality management. And I was also lucky in life to get a better and nice opportunity to train with the Saroba Group Hotels, one of the 5-star hotels in Kenya. So I did it to train for 6 months, the managerial level. And they were willing to give me a job opportunity, which I denied because I disliked the environment where I was working, because I'm fun and I'm proud to work at Nairobi. So I came back to Nairobi, where I got the opportunity to work with the Karen Hospital. for 1 year and 6 months as a therapeutic chef. This time not as a production chef. So when you talk about therapeutic chef, this is an expert who understands dietary and how to prepare that dietary for special cases for patients in the hospital. So I didn't like the environment, meeting sick people, trying to prepare their meals and also things. So after that 1 year and 6 months, I decided to drop. So I went home and I started from scratch again, looking for another opportunity. That's why I came by NIPS College Rongai campus. And in fact, that time I was seeking for a job opportunity. They were looking for a lecturer to start the department in hospitality industry. So let's say I was also lucky. I was given that opportunity to start this department for hospitality.
Well, now me explore.
Right now, as we speak, I've been training with NIPS College for 10 years. So if you heard of that, I'm having experience of 15 years plus in the hotel industry.
Now me explore.
Yeah.
Umetembea, huchoki kusoma?
Now, when you're passionate about what you're doing, you'll not tire doing what you love doing. Okay? And me as a hotelier, I'll tell you for sure, I've seen a lot. And I've been able to see people that some of us we have never come across, prominent people, celebrity, and all that, because of my career. Meeting and preparing food for customers and ensuring to understand the needs of customers, that is my career, and that is, I love doing it. Like now, having been in NIPS for 10 years, I've been able to produce young people who have now skills out there. And if I give you a list of my students who are working out of Kenya, abroad, some of them working in Dubai, some of them working in Australia, around 6 of them. And these students passed at NIPS and we are able to help them. In Kenya, we have so many people from NIPS College who have done hospitals and they're working in hotels. So when I see young people working, I feel so happy that I've helped one man or one young man to be what he wants to be in life, okay? But when I see young people coming to college and they are being forced to do a career they don't want, then it becomes a problem to me, because we are trying to force things which are not good. So I want to, as we are having this conversation, we are trying to create awareness about career. Before you start this, have you done enough research? Because I had a problem before selecting my career. When I finished my Form 4, it was really a very difficult moment. Remember our time, there were no career talk that we can go and talk to people, listen to people. But for now, we have people to help young people.
Okay,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, umesema you have to be, yani ujue kenye utafanya after maybe high school. Unapata sometimes parents do push watoto wao into something that they doesn't want to do. Unapata huyo mtu amefanya kitu juu apate certificate apea mzazi.
Yeah,
Certificate na kwa mzazi juu sasa kama umepushiwa una passionate.
Yeah, so that is what I've been handling for the last 10 years, because NIPS has given me opportunity to talk to parents, to talk to young people. So the first thing that I really ask young people before you start a career, do you love what you are about to do? Do you know what you are about to do? What does it entail? What are some of the challenges? What are some of the good side of these things? And out of this question, I'm able to know the way forward, because one of my priorities is to ensure that I have given good information about a career. If it's about hotel industry, we talk both good side of it and bad side of it, so that as you make a decision, you are psychologically prepared to face these things. Okay? So parents, I need to give you a warning, because this is a very serious thing. You know, let's not waste our money. You know, your son, your daughter can complete that course you want, give you a paper and tell you, Mom, this is what you wanted, have it. But he will always pursue what he has developed an interest on. And I've seen many young people coming from university here. We had introduced a short course by the name Culinary Art, whereby I'm very surprised to have people who have pursued degrees in different fields that they have come to do a short course in cooking, which tells me these people either they have pursued a career that they've never done research on, because we talk about the demand of the course. You know,
yes.
you can do a course and you tarmac and you look for jobs and you cannot get it. First thing, look at the market. You know, if I'm doing electrical engineering, how many engineers do we have in the country? If I'm doing hospitality, how many chefs do we have? How many waiters? How many front office? Then now you settle that, okay? But the summary of all these things, develop an interest on what you are around to do. So parents, it's good to invest in your children what they want. Invest in good way and in a willing manner, so that we don't force young people to do what they don't want to do.
True. So what inspired you?
Now, what inspired me to do hospitality, or rather in this career of hospitality, is that when I was growing up, I really wanted to be an engineer by professional. My dad is an engineer by professional, mechanical engineer. So I really loved to be an engineer like my father. But on the way, I realized that hospitality, meeting with people, because I was engineering and hospitality, that I realized my weakness is that I'm a person who likes socializing, talking to people, and probably I fit well in hotel industry, whereby I meet clients and interact with them. And some other reasons why I found myself here, I love cooking. I started cooking at the age of 10. And this thing came from my grandmom, because he will give me a cooking stick. I will cook in the kitchen, in the village, you know. So with that, when I came to Nairobi, I realized that cooking is more than what I did in the village. There are so many things that are there. So that is what gave me the curiosity to find my way to the hotel industry or to hospitality industry.
So foundation ilikuwa your grandma?
Yeah, I can say that way, because my mom never wanted us to cook, because he knew that we were children, so we'll have to wait and get food. But for my grandma, whenever I go to her place, you tell me sit down, we cook together with her. So probably I could say that's where the genesis of all this came from.
So since when you started, how has been the journey, and you can also share the challenges that you have encountered through that journey?
Yeah, you know, anybody who want to be successful, you always have to encounter obstacles. And those obstacles, they have never missed in my life as this journey of being out here. There are good side of it, and there are so bad. There's other parts which are very bad. Yeah. I want to give a brief story about when I was working at Carnival, because at Carnival I started as a waiter, then I was transferred to the kitchen. It's this one customer who came and he wanted a cocktail, and having that I was fresh from college, I never knew more details about cocktail, and they would tell me to serve him 2 screwdrivers, and I will ask myself, screwdrivers, what are these screwdrivers? I never knew until when I was told that is a cocktail, it's a drink. So I went to the workshop, I bought 2 screwdrivers. Little did I know that was wrong. It was a cocktail that I have to go to the barman to prepare it. It was so horrible in front of customer, and it was so, so bad that I'm a graduate of Tari College, but I never knew about screwdriver. So I was able now to know that before you do something that you don't know, ask, because you make mistakes. And then I now made a point of going through the research of cocktails. I found there are different funny names of cocktails. There's Virgin Mary, there's Sex in the Beach. All these things, I was so like, wow, these are very funny names. So that's one of the challenge. The other one is working more hours than you expect. We know well you are supposed to work 8 hours, but in the hotel industry, you have to work more than 8 hours. I remember at Carnival, when I was training there, I will extend up to 9 at night because of interest to know what happened at night. If you are not prepared on that, then it becomes a challenge. So probably you need to be flexible in what you are doing. Flexibility is the core in this industry, and this not be very difficult not to be flexible. The other challenges I feel I remember well when I was still in the industry is meeting with the white people, the Wazungu. And then, you know, you have been brought up from the village, you know. The English that they speak is all getting to the nose and you not get the clear words what they are saying. So you strain to listen and to get the right pronunciation what they are saying. Huh? And that is also a challenge that I feel a boy like me brought up in the village that I really I have to, I encountered. Finally, one of the challenge I remember also, meeting clients from other country don't speak English and Kiswahili. And having that I've done French, those customers from Italy, it becomes difficult to have a conversation. Probably those are challenges. But also the achievements are so many. Yeah? For the last 15 years I've worked in the industry, I would say I've achieved a lot. In terms of experience, right now as we speak, I'm playing the role of a consultant in the hotel industry. I can give ideas, I can share my ideas to somebody who wants to start a hotel, who wants to start a restaurant. And probably this comes with a lot of research, with a lot of learning, you know. Experience is all about learning each and every day. So the consultant thing I'm doing just in personal level, and this is out of NIPS giving me opportunity to work with them for the last 10 years. And also I can now be an operation manager in an hotel that may be looking for one, because when you are an operation manager, you have to understand every department, how things are done. You are supposed to be there to help and solve problems. Of course, in terms of investment, I can say whatever I own right now as an individual, it's out of the hotel industry. The earning I get, I can say right now, probably if I put all my assets I've done, or rather I've accumulated, I can say I'm worth 1.8 million. Both in terms of construction, in terms of, don't ask me about cash, I don't have cash in the account, but in terms of structures, in terms of, let me say assets, because I can say clearly with proud that after Carnival, I was able to save some few coins. I bought a land, I have done rentals, I've done some project at the village. So I can say I can't regret. Yeah, those are some of the achievements. Hotel industry pays well. It pays well. I cannot regret. For those who are training this intention and they get more money or good money, you have not made a mistake. You are in the right place. Yeah.
So does that the challenges that you have faced, have they made you to learn more or to put you down? Maybe unaweza pata sometimes mtu anapitia such a challenge and anasema hiyo siwezani, let me just stop.
Actually, I remember one challenge that I need to share with those who are interested to do hospitality. This one is very funny because I remember at Tutari College when we were about to finish, the Kenya Airways came to do some interviews, and I was among the people who went through the panel.
Yes.
Really, this one is one of the horrible experiences I've ever encountered in my life. So we were interviewed. We were around 20. Out of 20, 5 of us we were told to wait. So in our mind we were saying, sisi, unajua we have been told to wait, so definitely we have succeeded. So in that case you have all thoughts like I'm going to Dubai in the aircraft, all that. So after the interview we were called inside. So when we were called, this guy who was the head of the interview started by saying, ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy for you coming for an interview. You have made it. You are the best in what you've done. But when I heard that word, I'm like, but again what? But we are looking for specific people, tall, handsome looking people. The word but disqualifies me, but I don't know why. Then the next statement, we are looking for tall, handsome looking men.
My lord, I wonder. Yeah? I wonder.
You know, students, they do not mind about how ugly, how handsome I'm not. You know, they are concerned about knowledge. So that sometimes can discourage people.
True.
Especially when talking about front office. No, if I am standing in front of this and I'm looking so ugly, some people will not be comfortable with me. But all in all, you should accept yourself. There are some areas you can work. Like me, myself, I don't know whether, if you look at me, I'm so not handsome, by the way.
You are.
Good. Maybe probably to your face, I am. But to other customers, those are some of the challenges. People, they will always discourage you. You know, hotel industry has been tarnished in terms of the name. Like, if you are a lady, you are going to work at night. People start creating stories. Right? Why is he going to work at night? You know, there are names you can be called, like young ladies. I'm just advising young people. You know, a person can say you're a prostitute. Why? Because you're working in a hotel.
Yeah, true.
That is not true. Those are some of the challenges that young people always encounter, which I'm telling you that do not listen to people. They don't know whether you are a chef in the hotel. So even if you walk out to the hotel at night and you are going to work, you don't mind about them, mind about your career. So those are some of the... But let's say, out of these challenges, they have made me to grow.
True.
To be persisting and to be somebody who can be consistent. Because for you to succeed, as I said, you must be ready for all these problems and all these challenges. Because all these challenges that I'm telling you, I can be easily be able to assist somebody to become what you want to become in the line of hotel industry. If not all these challenges, then I will not be here. Definitely, I'll be somewhere. Because I realized this one day somebody was telling me, you scored a B+ to go and cook for women and men at the hotel.
Oh my God,
so such things,
yes.
You feel like, you know, my friends are doing engineering courses and doing medicine, and I'm yet here cooking for people. It's okay. So that is some of the things that I feel like young people should put away. You know, it's a noble career. It's one of the beautiful careers that we have in the country. Being a hotelier, being a chef, being a waiter, you know, people will always eat food.
Yes, true.
We will die and leave others to come and replace such people. Yes.
What keeps you motivated through the journey?
What keeps me motivating is like I have mentors who mentors me. I have people who inspires me. In life, for you to go very far, you need people to look after. Like, I want to be like somebody, you know?
Yes.
When you see Mr. Elijah, for example, what he does, feel motivating. So what keeps me moving is all about the people I've always that mentored me, and also people who have guided me. Because I'm a person who accepts mistakes when they arise. But also, I keep those mistakes as my area of improvement. Because if you make a mistake and you remain on that, still on those mistakes, then there's no progress. So what keeps me moving is all people mentors, people talk to me, what I see other people are doing. Because I remember when I was at Sarova, the general manager, who is now the CEO of Heritage Hotel, Mohamed Helsi, will always meet us trainees, talk to us, you know, give us motivation speaking and tell us what we are supposed to do as young people in the hotel industry. So when you are given advice, when you listen to people, what they have done, their achievement, you feel motivated. You feel like it gives you energy to move on with life. You find that you're saying, now, if that guy has made it, I also make it. That's what keeps people moving. That is also what has always kept me moving in the industry.
Yes, so I think people should learn to be corrected.
Yeah.
Usione kama huyo mtu anakuchukia juu. In the process, you are learning something.
And by then, even if you are not corrected,
yes,
then there's no need even to be in the hotel. There's no need of being in college. You are until you make mistake, you have not learned. Some of us, we think we are perfect. Yes, you can be good, but when you feel that anytime as a manager, you have not come across mistake from your junior. No, when it's either you have a problem or them they have a problem.
Yes.
Everything cannot be 100% okay until you also have even create some problems so that you tell them next time if these things come across, this is how you solve it.
Yes.
So probably mistakes are prone to happen, but I have said accept correction of the mistakes that you made. Yeah.
Yes. So watu wanakona hii mentality ati yes nitasoma, yes nitagraduate, nitapata that certificate. Unapata mwingine lakini kama sina connection, I don't think ita go through.
Now, let me remove that mentality because I'm a victim. Let me say this. My father being an engineer does not mean he knows what is in the hotel industry. I remember when after Utali College, I asked my dad, get me a friend of yours to get me a job at Serena. Do you know what he told me? Kijana, mimi ni mtu wa machuma. So definitely, I can't learn. My mom is a farmer. My sister is a farmer. So definitely it's me and God. Definitely, I remember at the time I was looking for a job at Carnival, not at Karen Hospital. People told me, wewe, uko na mheshimiwa mko connected, you know? Like, you know, Karen is a prestigious hotel, hospital. Are you having a relative at Karen Hospital? I remember that day I walked to Karen with my CV. I feared that I would be chased away from the gate because I had no car. You know, people go in driving. So when I dropped my CV to the desk, nilijua itu ni kupeana, so that I say nilipeana. You know, sometimes people, I'm a person who do things not because I'm discouraged or because I've been told. I do things so that I can get the feedback. Mimi nimepeana ndio nijue niseme nilipeana. You know, kuna kitu kibao unasema huko hatuwezi pewa kazi na hujapeleka. You know, check your documents, let them be accepted. If they are not, you say nilipeleka. You know, I took the papers. After 1 week I was called for an interview. Like sikuamini, like I thought is, you know, these people call, you know, these tricksters and thieves call true phones and cheat you, you know. I was like, aya, is it true that I've been called from Karen Hospital? The number itself gave me confidence. Easy number si kawaida. So definitely I went there after 1 week. I was given an interview. You know, there are 2 interviews. There's practicals and there was oral interview. I passed them. And I was told to start the next week. As I was waiting to start, I also received a call from Banafric Hotel for an interview. So, like this mentality, you know, Karen Hospital, you know, sometimes Raila goes for medication there, Kibaki goes there, Uhuru goes there. Sasa, in quotes, I feel like Karen itapata pesa mingi, italipwa so much. Little did I know that it was it's just a name of that's like 5-star thing, but behind the scene there's nothing. So let's not get discouraged that we need to have connection. Connection is God.
True.
You can walk to any institution if there was opportunity and it was meant for you. You know. But also something I need to advise young people, because here we are talking about career.
Yes.
Hotel industry or hospitality industry is a technical based career. You know, this is not a managerial career. Whereby I can wake up one day, I decided from NIPS Technical College, I open my restaurant.
True.
One day I can decide to quit from NIPS, I start my own outside catering. I can start my wine and spirit distribution.
True.
So definitely, what I can advise people, if you're trying this side, try this side. Okay? Parents can always need to support your sons and your daughters, because at time, you know, when you are done with college, parents say, hallelujah, you're finished. Now go and look for jobs. Until your daughter and your son get a place to work, support him or support her. Because that's the problem we have with guardians. So, don't put trust on your relative to get you a place.
True.
That's the advice I can give people. And you know, these relatives wakati wanakutafutia kazi, the way they talk in the village, kama ni mimi, kama si mimi nikutafutia job,
hangekuwa hapo, hangekuwa amenunua gari.
Yes, so me I'm very sensitive when it gets to relatives. Because I don't want them to come, to go home and talk about me.
Yes.
So, let's not try to do what we call networking still again. Get friends. Give your contacts, because if I was your classmate and there's a job somewhere, I will connect you. Yeah.
Okay. So, umeshare your journey hadi hapa tumefika. So, what else I would like to ask? Umepitia several hotels. Ni department.
Okay. In terms of hotels, I worked Carnival. Carnival is one of the Tamarit group hotel. I worked at Sarva. Also, I trained at Tutari Hotel. Then I went to Karen Hospital. Then I'm here at NIPS College. Those are the institutions I've worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what skills? What skill do a person mwenye anapitia in a certain career anafaa kuwa ndo sasa it lead to where you want to be?
Now, the skills, number one, all careers require customer care and good communication skill. Even if you are a doctor, even if you are an engineer, work on your communication skill. Because how you articulate your profile, how you tell people about you, how you talk to your people, how you talk to your employers, all these require good communication skill. Number two, I want to narrow down to my line of hospitality industry and tourism sector.
Yes.
In our industry, we have so many skills. Okay, one of it is customer care, because we are dealing with customers.
Yes.
Because they are industry, you have service industry and manufacturing industry, and all these industry we are dealing with customers. But you look at them, you realize that service industry is more of customer care, and in manufacturing is more of technical skill. So basically, in hospitality, I encourage people to work on customer care, communication, and more particularly now on the specialization area. Understand? Like me, I'm good at production, service, and front office. Despite the fact I was told I'm not handsome, I am very good in front office. By there is a syllabus for that. You'll be trained. So I cannot give conclusions because now we're talking about hotel industry. But on other industry, I will encourage young people be good at communication and customer care, because that is the backbone of anything. Leave along the specialization area. But when you meet your employer, how do you have a conversation? The way you dress, your personal grooming and your presentation in front of these people can give them that clear picture that you are qualified or not. So basically, there are so many skills, but in hotel industry, we have culinary skill, we have service industry service skill, housekeeping skill, and management skill. Yes.
So how do you balance personal life in your career?
That is something I've ever worked. Sometimes when I was in this industry, I started, it gave me difficult. It was a challenge to balance this. Even I found myself more in hotel industry than my family. You understand? Even as we speak, I rarely go to the village because definitely, and I will give a scenario, a good example at NIPS College. Being a head of the department, there are so many things you have to do.
Yes.
And I found myself that Peter, my family, but I get sometimes during the weekends and holidays to have them and have time. But, when you love something, you sometimes forget your relatives. Because if today I'm not around, and I will just say for sure, for 1 week at NIPS College, there are so many things that might not be going the way they are supposed to be.
Sure.
Not because I'm the head of the department, not because I'm the best or not. It's because there is somebody required to be there to do them. So I will advise young people, because this is an industry now. I'll tell you for sure, because now we're here to say the truth and also to advise young people. If you are ready to go to the hotel industry, you have graduated, get married before you start working. Because there's no time for you to get into relationship. You are 24 in hotel. Like today you have off day, 1 day off.
Yeah,
Tomorrow you are supposed to report at work. And then your shift is from, let's say from 10 to 10 at night. Where do you meet your boyfriend? Number 2, you get a job at Masai Mara. For example, you are married. You leave your wife at Nairobi, probably. You are going to the forest for the next 1 year.
My Lord.
Sometimes you come and see your wife, you don't know even the neighbor has taken your wife and gone with it. So definitely this industry, me I believe, and I have always advised my students in class, let's balance. When you are young, explore yourself. Go to Dubai, go to anywhere because you're free. You know now, you are not being tied by a family. But when you get to that age, you want to settle down. Shift to the hospital, shift to the institution. You can be a trainer, a teacher, a trainer in colleges. So if you are going to go to that lane, then you're going to safeguard your family. Unaripoti asubuhi, kama ni kufunza, unarudi jioni kwako saa 10 unakaa na wife yako. Ama
utasawa hadi sura ya watoto.
Imagine wataanza kukuita, jirani ataanza kuitwa daddy, and then you are called Ango. So basically, I've seen this thing happening. I've worked in the hotel industry. I've I've worked with people, 90% of them, they are not married. They don't care about family. They care about the job. And that is very dangerous.
True.
But all in all, we live here for a short while. So
True,
me, I
yes.
believe, do the good thing that God gave you,
Yes.
skills, then when you get out of this world, tutakukumbuka kwa mazuri yenye ulifanya kwa watu.
Mazuri tu, lakini hakuna kitu utaacha nyuma.
Utaacha tu, so unajua utaacha.
Okay, so as we wind up, ushai feel umechoka and una feel unataka ku take a different angle ama different direction utoke kwa maybe career yenye uko.
For my age now, no.
You haven't.
No, at my age, it will be wasting time. When you get to 30s and above, you don't need to change. You are left with 20 years to live. So you just stick where you are until you die. So I have never changed my mind to go to another career. I love hospitality. And even today I was told to change, I will also go back to hospitality.
Okay, that's nice. So last words and wambe watu.
My last word is that before you start a career, research, get people to talk to you, do a lot of investigation so that you don't waste time, money, and resources. Yeah, for young people who want to do hospitality courses, it's one of the best career in the country, in the world. It's demanding. We are looking for young people to be chefs, to be waiters, to be housekeeper. And I wish you the best as you plan to do wise decision on the career.
Yes.
And in case you have a problem, you can contact me. My number is gonna be shared with you if you want.
You can share, we will just put it down.
My number is 07023 25 643. That is in case you want some consultation about your career. If you don't get me to the phone, come to NIPS College. You can get me there. I don't miss going to work, so you get me there. We will help you to choose the best career you want.
Okay.
Thank you for hosting me.
And thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yes, so thank you so much guys for watching. So remember to subscribe, share, like, and also leave a comment down below. So tuambie kenye unataka. Tell me what you want in this video and what you don't want. Tell me what you think about the show. Yes, so it has been a good time and it's a wrap. Bye bye.